Jermell, you've been calm, cool, collected throughout this build. When does that switch flip and the lion comes out?
When it's time to step in that ring, we know what time it is. It don't matter how they hype him up. They got it popping in here. I love it. I enjoy it. I do this for us, baby. I do this for that culture that they talk about. I do this for the culture that they hate on. Hey, it's time. I'm a bad motherfucker.
One more. You can hear this is Canelo territory.
The hype is real. We are one day away from one of the most significant fights of the year and one of the most exciting fights of the year, I truly believe. We are going to witness history. I think Canelo and Charlo are going to deliver one fight to remember. What makes this fight so interesting is that Canelo Alvarez have waited to fight one of the Charlo twins for a decade. This is why Canelo Alvarez is mad at Charlo. Ultimately, Canelo is pissed at Charlo for calling him out to fight for 10 years while Canelo was on his European tour. So now Canelo is here to prove a point. So is Charlo. Canelo said leading up to this fight, he's 100%. This was his best training camp and he feels that he's at the peak of his prime. Interestingly enough, Canelo also said this is the best time to fight Jermell Charlo, which it ain't no secret. Jermell Charlo is coming off a hand injury and he has to move up 2 weight divisions to fight Canelo. So there's no surprise that Canelo feels that way. Therefore, I'm expecting to see the best version of Canelo Alvarez. On the other hand, if we can see a semi-version of the 154-pound Jermell Charlo at 168, then we're going to have one hell of a fight. Canelo Alvarez said he does it for his people, and you guys heard what Jermell Charlo said. He does it for the culture that they hate on. I always say boxing is based on race, nationality, and pride. And come tomorrow night, emotions are going to be running high as the sky, which is why it wasn't surprising to me to see Charlo being extra respectful toward Canelo. Even Canelo was surprised how respectful Charlo was. And the reason behind that is not because Charlo was intimidated by Canelo or nervous, like the fans love to say in the comment section. Absolutely not. It has nothing to do with that. The reason why Charlo is so respectful toward Canelo, to the point Charlo wouldn't even say, "Man, Canelo, you mad at me because you avoided the fight with me for 10 years? Really? I'm the one mad you made me wait this long. That's why I had to move up 2 weight divisions to come see you." The reason why Charlo didn't at least say that is because Charlo is afraid of Canelo Alvarez fans. Not Canelo himself, but his fans. He didn't want to piss off the race fans since Charlo doesn't want to deal with the backlash that comes with it. However, my thing is, if you are going to get hated anyways, then what's the point? Might as well speak your mind, especially if you are going to get hated the same fighting in your own country against Castano or Canelo. It doesn't matter. Floyd, Devin Haney, Charlo are all living proof. Therefore, you got to go hard in the paint, which is why Charlo said at the end, he's doing it for the culture that they hate on. With that being said, go ahead and drop your thoughts in the comment section below. Be on the lookout for my prediction tomorrow. A lot of you guys have requested a breakdown per usual, so be on the lookout for that. Subscribe below, and to be continued on the next episode of Akhi TV. Peace out. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
The crown on my shit. Don't put no duck, put the crown, because y'all know it's Jermell Charlo. It's Jermell Charlo, not the other one. I'm not Jamal Charlo, I'm Jermell Charlo. And I never duck nobody. So quit putting that shit. Viva Mexico. Viva Mexico. Ain't none of them, ain't no Mexican at the top in my weight division. Yeah. Ain't no Mexican. What Mexican at the top in the 154? Nobody. Argentinian and Dominican and American and Cuban and no Mexican. So stop asking. Viva Mexico, I love y'all. But I ain't no Mexican in 154. I'm 154. Straight up. Fight, we lit. Hello. then we out of here. Because they might kick us out.
They stepped up their little board.
They stepped their shit up a little bit from last year. I see it. A little bit. Ocarina, but... No, I ain't saying my brother ducking. I'm just saying I'm not Jamal. I'm just saying I'm not Jamal. I'm King Charlo. I'm not Mal. Sorry. I don't know what else to say.
You wanted to fight Canelo nearly 10 years ago. Why did it take so long to make this fight?
Because I think the people that was handling it, you know, didn't see either the value in me or they didn't see or they seen that the skills that I possessed was a little bit too much or something at that time. And I was a live dog, a live animal, at which I'm still am. Now you got the right people operating it. We at the 33 years old. It's never too late. And so we get it on.
This is the better time to have. What do you say about that?
That's cool. They gave me $20 million. That's obviously my highest I've ever been a part of. Yeah, all day.
Is this a better fight now than it would have been 10 years ago?
I think we most seasoned. There's a lot of seasoning in this thing, and you know, I like that. When the two fighters are sharp and we're at our best, you get a better performance.
I see you 10 years ago, people say Canelo only lost to Floyd because he was inexperienced. Now today, the same people are saying Canelo, with all of his experience, is slowing down, even though Canelo is said right now he feels at his best. He's at the peak of his prime. Not even Floyd Mayweather can beat him right now.
That's what you have in boxing. You know what I'm saying? That's the writers that you got to deal with. Eventually, the era will change where boxers get a little bit more respect in that. You know, some people gonna rock with you, some people gonna rock against you. When you up and you're doing good, they with you. And when you fail and you slip up a little bit, they turn, they crash, they burn on you. So it's just a part of the game and just in society and the life that we live.
Hey, Champ, what do you think about the media stating that Canelo is slowing down in case he loses? Do you believe in their eyes if you win the fight, it's because of you're the better fighter, or is it because Canelo is supposed to be slowing down?
Man, they can say what they want to say, man. That man feel like he at his best. Y'all got to ask Canelo. Do he feel like he's slowing down? He say no, right? So we're going to fight the Canelo that's the best Canelo in the world.
Hey, Champ.
Canelo, you and Canelo are the same age, but you know, you're the one who's moving up 2 weight divisions and coming off a layoff with a hand injury.
Yeah.
So how is it that Canelo is the one, in some people's eyes, with the disadvantage, you know what I'm saying, when he has pretty much all the advantage?
Right. Even everything, you know, he get to call his shots right now. So I got to be the underdog, and maybe sometimes in my life that's what it takes to be the underdog to become the warrior. So I don't know what the disadvantages is. I've been laid off whatever time y'all say I laid off, but I'll tell y'all that don't mean nothing to me. I'll come to fight whatever I come to fight. This is the skills that I brought to the boxing world and what I've been doing for all of these years. So, hey, the best man win. I'm a warrior. Let's go fight. Hey, it's not about how many times you go down, it's about how many times you get back.
Hey, Champ, you said everyone that went from 147 to 54 is bigger than you, and does that mean that there's a chance we can see you fight at 154 again, maybe against Terrence Crawford?
I think I can make 154. Sorry, buddy.
Okay, let me ask you this: why did it take so long for this fight to get made with Charlo? And do you feel
sometimes the fights takes that so long and make the fight when the fight need to be big, right? And I think this is the correct moment.
Do you feel at your best right now?
Yeah.
This is the right time, right?
This is the right time.
Champ, did you hear?
¿Usted está sorprendido que no está hablando mierda?
Sí, fíjate que siempre ha hablado mucho y es de esos peleadores que habla mucho y en esta ocasión no, pero al final de cuentas hay que mostrar el sábado, ¿no?
You think the moment is getting to him?
Yeah.
Hey, Champ, how do you feel? How do you feel about?
You've ever been in for a fight because you're smiling more fan
Yeah,
interaction.
you know, buddy, I feel confident, I feel good, I feel in my 100%, and that made me feel happy. That made me feel confident because, you know, when you train in the 100% and you feel confident, that's all matters.
Champ, how do you feel about Teddy Atlas saying that you are the most overrated Mexican fighter in history? He went on the rant. Teddy Atlas.
What's that mean?
He said you're the most overrated Mexican champion in history. He said that Salvador Sanchez.
Boxeador mexicano.
Más popular,
pero sin causa. Sí.
It's fucking crazy, that guy. and you think he knows boxing? Fuck.
Build your